How y'all out? Words are hard already. You tell it's a Monday. What's up, Zachary? How you doing, Devil? Devil Center. What is going on, Dirty Dog? It is Monday the 13th. We're gonna be doing a little bit of towers here. Keys will be resetting in about 23 minutes to warm up. We're obviously gonna say hello to everybody. There's not even an arena for us to do it, so it's really interesting. I was like, I want to play the game, but there's not a lot for me to do in it. But we were going to be doing a little bit of refreshing myself on how to play Gentle and how to play Silver Samurai. I should have a rough concept on both of them, so I don't think either of them's like overly complex characters, but I want to refresh them. I do think they're going to be pivotal in trying to get up a little bit more into the towers. For everyone who doesn't know, or if actually curiosity, does everyone feel like they really understand how towers work, the seeds and all of the words are hard, man. That came out wrong. What's up, Tarrington? How you doing, man? And if you guys could also let me know like game sounds, like it's weird is I can tell on my side it's already sounding off again. I did try to address some of the volume. I put out a couple of videos this weekend, and I really felt like the volume was kind of in a weird place, man. Game volume, and there wasn't much I could do about it at the time. No one complained, so I guess it wasn't too bad on your end. But just game volume in relation to my voice would be really, really helpful to me to hear that. I have High Evolutionary R4A2. Wow, that's really impressive. Should I take him to rank 5 for Prestige? It's really worth it. I hate the Prestige game, man. I've played like basically almost any version someone can play of this game outside of insane arena grinder. I never did that. But I did play the prestige game for quite a while. In fact, I was in the I finished in the top tier at that time. It was different of Banquet one year, or the highest tier that like was desirable. I don't remember if they had like a top 3 at the time or whatever, but I think I came in like 27th or something like that. And I've done it all, and I would say the prestige game for me was by far one of the least enjoyable for a variety of reasons. So I would not do that. I personally would not take a champion up solely for prestige. If you like him and maybe you're doing battlegrounds and he's good for you in battlegrounds, my understanding is he does pretty well in towers. I've used him in towers and been pretty impressed. But you know, I'm not pushing room like 90 and things like that like some of these fellas are. So I gonna kind of turn that back on you. Like if you're enjoying BGs and he's a good defender, in my opinion, I've said that pretty much since he came into the game. Even did a video on like how to defeat him. Then yeah, I would rank him up. You know, you got him at A2. So he's gonna hit really, really hard. Dyslexic Asian, dude. What is up? Thank you so much, dude. Let's get you up on that board, man. How you doing, by the way? I'm gonna assume that means the sound is pretty good for everybody. Yeah, there we go. The art is so cute. Oh, you can't see the puppy. Dude, that's awesome. I am super pumped up on that. I can't wait to tell my daughter about that. She's gonna be really, really excited. I didn't know how well it would turn out because it's so small. The Twitch stuff is really, really, really small. I guess you guys can't see it. Yeah, you can kind of make it out on the chat there on the board, so that's cool. People on the YouTube side can see it as well. Right now, monthly EQ, I get 50,000 for tier 5, trying to push for a full one. So that's what's interesting, right? Is when I did do the prestige chase, whatever you want to call it, that sort of thing didn't exist, right? The whole there was just top 5, and it was prestige only influenced your alliance quest rewards. It had nothing to do with like your individual stuff at all. So that does change it a little bit. You know, my philosophy on this stuff is very much like, I don't kind of want to play I want to play into as little as possible the mechanisms that the makers of these games do to try to get us to like spend a little bit more, just a little bit more, just a little bit more. I try to like be aware of them and fight them as much as possible. That doesn't mean they're necessarily bad. It just means like I just don't want to do that. I'm aware I can get a variety of rewards from a variety of places. Unless I'm spending honestly between $1,000 and $4,000 a month, I'm never going to be what I think people objectively mean as competitive in this game. You know, I'm not hitting Celestial. I'm not playing Tier 1 War. I'm not looking to be, you know, top whatever in Prestige. I've done all those things. I've done all of them. I've been Celestial Battlegrounds. I've been top 3 in War. I've done all of them. And so if that's what you want to do, because you want better rewards for AQ or something, or for your EQ, dude, more power to you. I'm not going to yuck your yum, but you're asking for my experience, and that's my experience. Is like I would use prestige as like one of the bottom of the barrel tiebreakers for my sort of rank ups. I also, though, unfortunately, like I got to form my own alliance. You know, turns out having an MCoC YouTube channel with 30,000 subscribers makes it pretty easy to run an alliance and have it set up the way you think is good to play the game. And I realize that's not possible for everybody. The art is so cute and happy. That's awesome, man. I'm very excited to tell you. Thank you for letting me know. I want a puppy. Why don't I have a puppy in front of my name? Pieces, you got to be a Twitch subscriber for 6 months. It's sorry, I don't make the rules. In this case, I truly don't make the rules. But you got a lot of logos there. So what's up, by the way? Happy to be. I'm glad you're here, buddy. Thanks so much. What's up, Holy Utopa? How you doing? Is this not your free? Yeah. Who's your daddy? I only got one account, man, and it is free to play. It's free to play since day one. Been taking it seriously. I should probably write down when the day like we're doing this. I think it's only been like 3 months, maybe it's 4, which is part of why it's not that broad, you know. What's brighter for you now, as far as ally-based content? Just be able to like hold my own in war. Since the day I joined, we wanted to make sure that like the account could hold its own in the alliance events, right? Like you don't have to be a whale to join this alliance, like, but you do need to be like where we would expect a free-to-play account to be, because we need people to be super active. So that felt like one of the best ways to like measure someone's super active in the game, because we have probably one of the most famous free-to-play players in the whole game in our alliance. And so that's been really helpful to set the minimums. You know, it's like, okay, if you're active, you'll have about this many rank 5s, you know, or so on. And my account, I was able to do all the various alliance events, Alliance Coliseum, Rampant Evolutions, all those things. And so where I feel like I can be as helpful as possible is basically mojoing the Alliance War map. Like, you guys want to see something really, I will admit, I'm pretty annoyed about this. Like, again, I'm Marvel Contest of Champion annoyed. I'm not walking around annoyed in the rest of my life, and I'm not annoyed on stream right now. But this was very annoying. Okay, as some of you hopefully know, I took Mojo to rank 4 in my one of my latest opening rank up videos, and we had a good time with that. And I took this path that I for some reason, we don't necessarily assign paths, but we self-assign. And so I've been taking this path a lot. I don't know why. It's just kind of worked out that way. And dude, it was going to be a glorious video. It was going to be like I took Mojo to rank 4. You won't believe what Mojo did now. I was so elated to make this video. So a lot of my irritation comes from the YouTuber side of me, right? And there was like rank 5 defenders. One of these two is a rank 5 defender. I think they may have both been. One was a future Ant-Man, and the other one was a I can't even remember what the other one was. Mojo destroys both of them. And then I come over here, and there was a rank 5 Prowler. The fight is going beautifully. Just absolutely marvelous. I'm like, this is going to be the best video. I'm so excited to do this. And the game just decides that not to read my thumb. It just is like, we're not feeling thummy today. We're not doing that. And does not read a heavy. It was, I mean, like, I even parried the Prowler. Like, it was like, I don't. And Prowler takes my Mojo just standing there doing nothing, which I don't blame the AI. This is the AI's fault on this one. Like, I just literally stood there and did nothing on the screen for probably a good full 1 to 2 seconds. Prowler comes in, 5-hit combo, special, and Mojo's dead. And I was like, you know, that's fine. I can just explain to the viewers what happened. It's very obvious when you watch it that Mojo just stands there for no reason. And so I was like, that's fine. I'll just explain that away, and it's fine. Everyone's been there. Everyone will know what that's like. If you've played Marvel Contest of Champions, you're familiar with this happening. And so then we go on and we solo the next fight, and then there was a mini boss. There was a Kingpin over here, rank 5 Kingpin. I was like, this is gonna be awesome. I'm gonna be able to show everyone, like, you know, he has that advanced combat power rate, but it doesn't matter. If he does go unstoppable, we're gonna reduce the duration by so much, it doesn't even matter. I think there's Footloose on this one too, so I'm like, that unstoppable, that evade, they're buffs. It's gonna be glorious, and it was indeed glorious. So we got that solo, and then there was a rank 5. Rank 5, it was a Maestro here on a hazard shift lane. And I was like, again, this is I can't think of an even better place to show everyone just again how amazing Mojo is with his ability to like take hazard shift fights despite not having any resistance, any immunities. It's just going to be beautiful. I at this point I'm starting to even forget that this input issue happened over here. It's fine. It's totally fine until Maestro decides to walk up like me, which you guys know I love. And then again, just the special button just refuses to be read. Just like, it was like Maestro he just is like pummeling my Mojo, just like pummeling him. I'm hitting the special button, nothing is happening, and then, you know, Mojo dies. And I'm just like, why? Like, literally why? Okay? And then I was like, screw it. There is a serpent on this node. This is a very difficult node. A rank 5 serpent. We go to take that, and serpent in his glorious wisdom just will not throw specials. Just will not throw a special. And it's off-season war, so I'm not boosted. I'm not using indestructible or anything like that. Just refuses to throw specials. And then he gets to a bar, red bar of power. All 3 bars, they turn red, and dead Mojo. And I was like, I hate this game. So I'm sure you guys can, I'm sure y'all can empathize with that. Just made so Ellen Prowler my first dude. Congratulations, Prowler's a beast of a champ, man. Would you rank Prowler in the best class? You know, I'm working on the top 10s literally right now, so that they'll be ready to go when I head on vacation later this month. I think he'll be in the top 10. Tech is, in my opinion, I enjoy Mystic the most. Tech is the healthiest class, because I think you probably have like 20 champions who deserve to be in their top 10. And even their like number 1, I don't have him. I don't have what I will probably rank as their top 2 champions, being Prowler and Spider-Man Stark. And I do not feel held back in any way, shape, or form. Like, I'm not playing inferior versions of them. Tech is so healthy. I just love the class because it's so healthy. So if Prowler's not in the top 10, I don't want to do in those videos though, like whenever I do like a top 5 or top 10, I try not to have a ton of champions in the honorable mention, because it's like, dude, it's supposed to be a top 5, not a top 30, like, you know. But I do think Prowler's great. You have him sigged up, you know, the damage becomes very good. Hey, what's up, Boris? How you doing, bud? Pieces, I am so sorry, Pieces. I'm so sorry. What's up, Panther? How you doing, buddy? I saw you join the Discord recently. I hope you're enjoying it. Is that upload dropping this week? Yes, should be Wednesday. I will be streaming that. I will no stream tomorrow. I have a lot to do. I worked this weekend, like my job. I worked this weekend, which is rare, but it happens sometimes. And so I'm kind of taking the day off from work today. So I'm very excited to stream today. No stream tomorrow, and then we'll be back for epilogue on Wednesday. What's up, Cyber? How you doing? Vega, beautiful man. That was very kind of you. I hope you awaken Shocker I speak. Thank you very much, movie. Thank you. That is very kind of you. Sorry to hear that by Ring 5 Shrimp as well. So rest in peace, the attackers. I mean, when Serpent doesn't want to throw a special, there's literally nothing you can do. Like, there was only so many times I could have, like, Mojo trigger his anti-life field and reduce the duration of power. Like, it was just like, whatever. Wolf, what's up? Do you thank you so much? Well, very kind of you, Fives. I appreciate that. Ready to name those top 10. Zachary, you're making me laugh, man. You'll find me in the comments asking why Nefaria isn't number 1. I know. It's Nefaria has a very vocal fan base. Let's put it that way. That man and his eyebrows, man, they know what they're doing. He knows that man knows how to work social media. What's up, Stanley? What's going on, man? How you doing, Xander? All right, let's go ahead and do this. I do want to refresh my memory on how to play these 2 champions. Now, my recollection is neither of them is like overly difficult or cumbersome, so I don't think it's going to be like too hard. If you feel really confident in how to play really anyone you see on the screen, let me know. I did videos, I did CCP videos on both Silver Samurai and Gentle. It just was a very long time ago. Oh, and me, what's up, man? How you doing? You could say he makes every voice count. Oh, dude, that is very good. I seriously, round of applause for Zachary on that one. All right. Silver Samurai, I think, is the more simple of the two, and I've just genuinely forgotten how to play this guy. Okay, obviously I don't have him awakened, so I don't need to worry about that. Silver Samurai can generate tachyon charges within his own body. Ooh, that's a nice skill to have. Making all his attacks deal energy damage and granting 100% resistance to bleed effects. Okay. Silver Samurai believes in fair fight. I remember this. When the opponent combo meter is below 80, Silver Samurai second medium grants some. Okay. Silver Samurai is SP2 then SP1. Does any of the rest of this really matter? And I'm really just looking for towers right now. I think there's something with his heavy. If the Silver Samurai's heavy attack is canceled into special attack. Because I think I want them to have a bunch of combo, right? Because then when you throw the special 2, it is going to consume the combo. And there's something about, I think it's in here, the Daunted. When Silver Samurai consumes the opponent's combo, they are inflicted with indefinite Daunted for every 5 combos. So you want them to have as much combo as possible. And then when the opponent has at least 50 combo or is suffering from 8 Daunteds. So I think that's it. Like, let's just play. We'll just kind of play them stupidly simple. I'll try to heavy into the special 2 and then special 1s. Yeah, I mean, she's building combo like crazy. This is only a rank 1, by the way, too. This is kind of for towers, but he might be someone who punches up really well. In fact, someone commented on the video today was commenting about how he punches up well. So yeah, we have all those Daunted. I think that's going to allow us to be unblockable, too. Yeah, so this feels good. That did not hit nearly as hard as I would have thought it would. Do I start over now? I feel like I do. That was not the result I was hoping for, not gonna lie. Maybe there's a bit more to this guy than usual. Feels like he should have some sort of like special efficiency or advanced combat power, some sort of way to recycle these SB1s. Either that or my expectations are very unrealistic for the for a rank 1. There's a chance they are. Chat real quick. Guys, what usually happens when there was a hacker in your alliance? Dude, was this you, Stanley? I remember someone asking this last week, saying that you were pretty sure there was someone in your alliance who was hacking and you didn't know what to do with it. And I don't know what to do either. Like, it's one of those ones where, which sucks, dude. I hate this. You have no idea how much I hate this. But the best thing is to hopefully find someone in the CCP and hopefully they can make a comment or a question and then it'll get taken and looked at. You could go to the forums, I guess, or maybe go to like Capam support, but I don't know how helpful that'll turn out. It's just in my experience, it was like, hopefully, you know, someone in the CCP and hopefully, you know, something can be done about it. Because the worst part is it could affect your whole alliance. I don't know if we'll be getting Venom today. I hope so. That'd be cool. I mean, it would make some sense. Might not be today, though. But see, this is just Realm of Legends, man. You're loving the Discord? I'm happy to hear that. I think that's a really, really good one. So I'm happy to hear that. But, you know, not everyone's experience will be the same. I've come across so far as friendly. Yeah, we try to keep it super friendly. The only time the moderators really step in is if someone's just clearly being a troll, giving out bad info that it feels like they should know is bad, or if someone's just being a flat-out jerk. Otherwise, there's a ton of moderators, and they're just people I've known for years who conduct themselves well. And like, but we're not trying to like, we let people disagree. You know what I mean? It's like you don't have to agree with what we're saying. It's just more, let's not troll each other, intentionally be jerks, or give bad info. So I'm happy to do that. Did you finish Tower Special? Right? No. In fact, we won't be able to start for about 4 more minutes. No, it wasn't you. Dude, that which makes that even worse, Stanny, is that means there's like at least 2 that I know of. Silent Zero? Okay. Thanks, guys. Yelena, for example. It's fine, just kick them and report them to Kabam. Yeah, that's probably the best way to go. My game won't load, and I hope it loads up for you, Ben. I hope you're doing well. I could not understand why you said 3,000 towers. Where does that come from? Oh, shoot. Here, let me try to pull that up for everyone. It's crazy, man. This is one of those ones where it's like people can't watch every video, you know? Where is it? So on the 23rd, they're launching the next like challenge tower, right? Remember, there's like the class towers, and then there's like the challenge ones. The first one we had was that Saga like war showcase. So on the 23rd, it's literally called Tower of Ascension. So this tower you can only use Ascended Champions. So not even like they have to be ascendable. Like you literally have to have them ascended on your account. You have to have pulled them, you know? They will only deal damage when you're in Isoburst. So, you know, they talked a little about like learning how to pause Isoburst. Sounds like if you throw a light attack on the opposite side of the screen, that might pause it. They were kind of giving some helpful hints there. And to even access this tower, you need to be Elder and have a tower rating of 3,500. So I'm hoping to hit that today, and if not today, by the 23rd, because I would at least like to play the game that I have the highest progression title of. I realize I'm not spending, so maybe that doesn't mean I can have access to these things. But I think if you are a free-to-play player who's been, you know, playing your account longer than I have, I think you're probably hitting 3,500. So I don't want to make it sound like that level is like that outrageous. I don't think it is. That's my sense. You guys tell me though. I'm not even having time to do all that. I'm at 20K. There's also that, Vasif. And the fact is though, just again, I'm not looking to cause alarms or anything like that, is the content is permanent, right? It is permanent content. So if you can't access it on the 23rd, whenever you hit those milestones, you should be able to access it. And I would think that the rewards when you hit it will feel meaningful to you regardless, unlike some of the questing content, right, that just gets old or outdated. JJ Styles, that is outrageously kind of you, guys. Really appreciate that. That's the goal here, man. I mean, we're definitely trying to inform for sure. So we're still doing all those tier lists and stuff. Make sure you guys support that Illuminati, particularly on the BG's tier list. A couple of them. If you guys caught a stream, this is a while ago. I was like, I don't know if I'm going to do the BG's tier list anymore. And I kind of talked to a couple of them, some of the most involved in Battlegrounds, and they were like, dude, you still know what you're talking about, but more than that, like, we'll keep providing our opinions on like what's going on in the high tiers. Like, just don't worry about it. I was like, okay, like I'm gonna give myself a few more seasons. But yeah, so please make sure you go and support them, and I'll keep making sure I shout them out early and often, but particularly in the Battlegrounds one, because I am leaning on them for like the high end stuff for sure. All right, let's see here. Gentle's mean to plead. Okay. Yeah. When either champion is common meter passes a multiple of 15, get an unstoppable passive. When the opponent purifies or cleanses the center. Okay, so that's when he gets extra. Okay. When striking with or being struck by vision. Okay, for each attack. Okay, so we want to build the muscle mass. Heavy attacks pause muscle mass. Muscle mass is pause for the addition of the combo, plus 4 seconds if it was 5-hit combo. Okay, Gentle's fourth light does not grant muscle mass, but consumes most. Okay, so I only do that if I want rupture for some reason, is my memory. And max muscle mass influx is 60% daunted, but Gentle loses. I'm not concerned about this losing health. Possible for the duration of the special attacks. Okay, so we want to be unstoppable when we throw our special, is my recollection. SP1 is going to gain the 5 muscle mass for the addition, especially gaining. Okay. Okay, so let's just do this. Obviously, Juggernaut's going to kind of mess me up a little bit. That's fine. Thanks, OME. I appreciate it. OME's giving some how to play advice down there. Okay, I want to pause this so to remember what his icons are. Okay, so attack, combo counter. That's all that is. And then the muscle mass is the blue. Is there a way to pause his muscle mass? I feel like I read that. Okay. Oh yeah, we're getting a lot of muscle. Okay, we weren't unstoppable. That feels not bad. That was the 34% for a special one, or for a rank one. We're now losing all of our that reverb though, right? Obviously, this is messing up Gentle's flow. So, okay, let me try to, let's see if we can. There's no way for me to go and stop it. Thanks. Because I don't want to go to my special thing. Oh, the combo comes through. Okay. That's pretty cool. Come on, dude. Heavy. There you go. Good job. See how this is. Yeah. Okay, that felt a lot more smooth than the Silver Samurai fight to me. I feel like I have a better concept of how to play him than Silver Samurai. Damn, I need 35. I'm only at 2,500. I could probably push to 3,500. I don't know about that. I mean, just remember, it's permanent content. You know what I mean? Like, this is what I was talking about. Like, play the game at the pace it really works for you. I know that's I know sometimes it sounds so annoying, dude. Like, I even hear it in my own voice where it's like, yeah, but I want to push the game. I want to have fun, you know? And it's like, well, sometimes hurry up just means hurrying up to wait. Yeah, Vasib, it is permanent content. So if you don't have 3,500 at the day it goes live, don't worry. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to start sounding alarms or anything like that. Like, when you hit 3,500, it'll become available to you. It's not like a limited time or something like that. What's up, Phantom Freddy? How you doing, man? How do I feel about a new free-to-play can't challenge people to see it in your person that have the knowledge for it? Gulov Gaming, thank you very much, dude. That was very kind of you to come in and ask a question. It's something I will definitely consider. If Kabam keeps giving us this much to do every month, I'm not sure when I'll be able to fit it in. But it's something I would very much like to do, as I think it would be really helpful and entertaining to see someone go through that process in a variety of ways too. Like, it would help me give better advice to new people coming in the game who want to hit Elder and these sorts of things. So I think it'd be entertaining and really helpful and informative. Gentle, throw your SP2 when you're approaching, or double SP1 then SP2. Thanks, OME. I believe this is 300 by the 15th, but that may not be correct. No, I can't imagine why you would need to be 3,500 by the 15th. I think the season just ends on the 15th, like our current season of Towers. That's all. Like, I can't imagine. I have one more slide. Yeah, and it doesn't say anything about that, and it's permanent content, so that would feel like a really weird, kind of arbitrary date. What's up, Sink? How you doing? Vasib? Yeah, you got it, man. What's up, Matt? How you doing, dude? All right, let's do one more with Silver Samurai. Or, sorry, let's move to Silver Samurai, because Rhino should have a ton of resistance. I don't remember if this one has it or not. Oh, actually, shoot. Towers has started. let's go ahead and we'll be right back, and let's reset the game and let's get into this. Nettie, yeah, if I'm wrong, dude, I'm really sorry, but I would apologize for that if I was wrong. That just would seem like bizarro for them to do that, especially with it being permanent content. That being said, I understand, dude. It's a lot of slides. It's a lot of info presented all at once, so it's not always the easiest to understand everything. What is this? Some sort of rank up deal or something. All right. Let's see what we got here. I've been chosen. I am the chosen one. I've always known it. Always known. Oh, no, I'm good. No, I'm good. An update. What is this? On the 15th. Squad builder. Special treatment. All right, maybe I'll go look at that later. What are these things, dude? Okay, free units. I'll take it. Just making sure, like, there's nothing special or unique or whatever. Nope, doesn't look like it. All right, it's towers time. Let's do this. Vega, Cabana is asking for your opinion, and you aren't going to give it. I feel like I give it to them free, like at least 4 to 5 times a week. And my basic understanding is they don't want it. Oh. Do you think you get trailers for tower champs that are best at punch them? I will eventually. To be fully forthright, I don't feel qualified to make that, and so while I know it would perform very well, I don't want to just. I often use the phrase, "I don't want to talk out of my I don't want to talk out of my butt." Basically, what I'll probably start doing is, hey, this champion did really well for me. Like, here's the champions that have punched up super well for me, sort of thing. Yeah. But eventually, yes, we'll get to that where I feel qualified. Okay, I do want to handle this one. Something weird happened here. I don't recall what it is. Oh, I didn't have Warlock ranked up at the time, so this will feel like a nice little warm up. And since I've recently ranked up Warlock, he should be pretty fine. I don't think she's bleeding me. No, she is not. Feels like she should be bleeding me. Is it Morningstar who's actually bleeding? Or am I just making color? Might just be making but that's an interesting question. I've actually it's been asked a fair amount, and also I get people pretty regularly messaging me or writing on my Discord that they'd love to see that, and so it's obviously a great idea. People obviously want to see it, and I think maybe what we'll do is just start off with, like, here's who's done great for me. Like, I can say confidently right now, Guardian has punched up for me incredibly. In fact, I think he punched up. Oh shoot! It was in this floor. It was towers. Towers, floors, blocks, or towers, blocks, floors. Whatever. We're not going to be able to see it now, unfortunately. But he punched up really, really well for me. So I would imagine that will carry through to other things. So, yeah. I can help if you make a towers video. Thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate that. I would like to, because I'd like to help people out. This is one of the negatives of moving to the completely free to play account and all that. When I was aware of that, and we've talked about it, is my ability to test stuff did go down considerably, like dramatically. That's part of what annoyed me about the Mojo videos. I actually used units to refresh energy to get to those. So I basically wasted, I think, like 50 units or something like that. Which, if I'm spending money in the game, no big deal. Like, what do I care? But free to play, it's like, dude, that was arena time, I completed Saga Tyrant second on 5th. I wish I saw you play and gain some combos with opponents. I apologize, and we can't go back through and do it again, unfortunately. And I don't remember who I used at all. No, I don't remember who I used. I do think I streamed it though, man. I do think I streamed it. Because I think I used Kushala to take out the Hulkling boss. That's my recollection. Yeah. No, Coliseum Rewards. I wouldn't expect Coliseum Rewards to be out for at least a little bit here. And then the Alliance ones will probably take at least till Wednesday, is my general understanding. Okay, so who would you R5 level 2 Ascension? Iron Man, Idoom, or Death? Oh man, that's a tough one. Hey, OME or anyone else, do you know if Iron Man punches up well in towers? My sense is he will. Now, you got to use them on the right fights, but I would think Iron Man would punch up outrageously well because of all those armor breaks and then how he builds his own attack. I wouldn't do Deathstrike even though... is it Deathstrike? Lady Deathstrike? Yeah. So I know a super smart player who really loves her, uses her in like tier 1 war. Does some great stuff with her. I'm not a fan though, so I would probably go towards Iron Man, Idoom, who again I don't think is a great complete champion. I think Warlock and Ruby are your more complete champions, but Ruby's more of a BGs and towers champ. So Ruby's not going to do as well for you out there in like general questing, in my opinion. She's more tailored towards like some mutant defenders, and her ramp is very much tailored towards short and medium health pools. Cersei's pretty insane in towers. Haven't used in other modes, but I was impressed. Yeah. So literally in today's video, she's one of the champions I ranked up to rank 2, which is a big deal for me. And I was talking about that, how she impressed me. Again, able to get to the special 2, those nice furies, and then you can even refresh them with special 1, which is unblockable. So the fact that like she can't handle Zola very well doesn't matter, you know? Noble Cow, what'd you write, buddy? You know, big man is oh, do we get Alliance Collar Rewards today? So I think we're going to get our individual rewards, but Alliance, all the Alliance events have been oh, what's the word I should use here? The Alliance event rewards to me for a few months now have not felt like I can reliably determine when they will come out. That's the way to say it. For a variety of reasons. My understanding is that there is unfortunately a high degree of cheating in some of these, particularly in the Colosseums, which then means it takes Kabam a very long time to go through and try to decipher what's cheating or not. All right, let me get to this. So Stink. So this is one of the things with the tier list too, guys, and why I'm like super hesitant on a towers tier list, because I know people are gonna make rank ups based on it. Is we have someone who I really trust, who I know is really smart about this game, saying Iron Man is good. Then we have another person who I really trust, who I know is good at this game, saying I wasn't a fan of Iron Man. They're probably both correct, and this is part of my concern with putting out a tier list on towers in specific, is, and I don't want to talk out of my butt, is because if I put out a tier list right now, people are going to make rank ups off of it. I know they will, even though I say not to. I know they will. It's the whole point, right? It would be dumb of me to be like, whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm not going to be disingenuous with you all. And so that's part of my concern is I think we haven't had enough time with it. I think we haven't had enough time to really say like, no, they're good. But I think what it's probably is some of these defenders have defensive threats. Like, let's look at this literally right here. Beast has glasses. That's very threatening. Horrible example. Joaquin Torres, his specials take forever. Like, we've made fun of that since he basically came in the game. I was like, dude, this guy's, he's extra on his specials, right? Which means it's going to last a very, very, very long time, and that can become a problem. Spider-Man 29 gets a tremendous amount of resistances, just like resistances, not just like one, just like resistances. And so you're going to need a particular type of champion to try to punch through that a bit more. And then Silver Warrior there, is he the one? Yeah, he ends up, so this is interesting, right? He's going to obviously get all of these armors, but, and I fell prey to this. Where is it? Dude, this one right here. I used an arcade against him, and I was like, what is wrong? Arcade, like, my arcades are sended. This is going horribly. And then I realized that the poisons weren't landing. And it's like, he's not immune to poison. What is this? And then I was like, he's probably got one of those stupid ass tech, like for every armor up he becomes, and lo and behold, Silver Warrior's got a stupid ass for each armor up active. So while they picked like your less threatening defenders for sure, these aren't champions that have no threat at all. Like they're good little champions. All right, so I don't think I have 8 tech champions who can do this, but let's see. Let's give it a go. Let's give this a go. So we're gonna use Ruby for that. Because of his ability to start spamming specials in his nullify, he has defensive threat for sure. I want to try to punch through Howard's armors. I do think Cap Sam will handle this. I think he's going to fine. We're going to try Warlock against him. We'll try, so we're not critting. I think that's, is that when Northstar gets his reinforced? I think it's when he's crit. We're going to try Bastion, because that disintegrate damage feels like it's getting through a lot for me so far. Like I've been really impressed with Ruby, and I think it's because of the disintegrate, like the nature of the damage itself. And then shoot, I mean, I feel like I should use arcade versus that beast, but I'm not as familiar with how to play him. Let's try arcade. All right, arcade versus beast. Yeah, throw SP1 level 1 on the corner. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. And then use the heavies when I can. Gambit doesn't take bleed damage. I was reminded that in towers. So, dude, like that's another good example. Like I came up with, there's a Gambit somewhere, and I started the fact, I was like, wait, there's something with him and bleed. I don't remember what it is, but I know there's something with him and bleed. And I was like, no, wait, maybe that's only when he's a horseman. And then in doing that, Gambit being a total jerk hit me with a special. I was very upset with him, you know. So I talked with him, and he allowed me to defeat him and advance. So I appreciated that, but I still thought that was kind of a dick move on him. SB2. Now, why SB2? I would have think SB1. That's interesting, Matt. Thank you for bringing it up, though. I didn't know we could access our fight record. I did not know that. Interesting. So our Centurion is also, yeah, that's another one. Yeah. Red Skull's punching up. I mean, techs are great. I love the tech class. Them and Mystic, man. I would just play them all day if I could. Yeah, I mean that felt obviously that felt fine. I probably could have gone in for the heavies a little earlier. Like there was a period of time where I think Beast kind of got himself out of the cloud, and I the way I was playing kind of allowed that to happen. But yeah, that felt fine. I always SB2 with him. How come? I'm to be clear, you guys are used to my streams. I'm not challenging you. I'm genuinely curious. I think collectively we can learn a lot. Did you guys get your Lancer? No, not yet. I think it'll be a little while. Hey, Hilgun, what's up, dude? Thanks for being here, bud. RK has been excellent from here. I used the strategy and shows an Ascension video where you just spam heavies in the corner the whole fight and enemies have been melting. I mean, that makes sense, right? Because as we saw there, like once he gets up enough tokens, you're going to auto block even specials, so you're fine. So maybe it's just about more aggression for me, because I couldn't remember how many of my tokens I needed. I think it's 6, but that sounds wrong now that I'm saying it out loud. Oh, you said SB2 for Red Skull. Thank you, Avengers. I thought you said. I think we have a couple different conversations going on here. Yeah, dude, I love Red Skull, so that would be really cool. I would love to rank him up. He's Red Skull is like the epitome of when I think Kabam's really nailing it with this game. Like he's a very good defender, can do things on offense, good attacker, handle some threats, but he's not like blotting out the sun. Like he wasn't like, okay, Cosmic Champions, all of you are effed. You know, I really like Red Skull for a variety of reasons. So that's cool to hear. No arcade level 1. Okay, yeah, we're having a bunch of conversations at once. I'll do a better job of reading out the names so you guys know who I'm talking about. All right, let's go. All right, so this is another one. I do think this is where the rigidity of Bastion's loop kind of shows. I don't remember if I've quote-unquote lost a fight with Bastion here in Towers, but I've had some get a lot closer than they should. And this is what I meant about Joaquin. Joaquin is super extra, dude, on his specials. It's kind of a little bit of nonsense if you ask me, but... no one did. Alright, we need to see this do big damage, dude. That's not the damage we were hoping for. I didn't heavy for the first special one, did I? So we didn't have the, I can't remember what Bastion called it. I think that was exactly what I did wrong there. Joaquin heals at proportion non-crit damage, so he stalls quite a bit. Like, the defenders are chosen intelligently. There's no serpents, there's no onslaughts, there's no Zola, so that's good. But these are champions that in a mode like this, they have some threat, which is cool because you have to think about it. This isn't where I want to use my keys, man. Let me give that one more go. I think I forgot to give up the, I think it's a vulnerability that Bastion, I can't remember what it's called. I think that's why that first SB1 hits so weak. And I think I really just don't want him throwing any specials if I can. I could be going for intercepts too, so maybe I need to switch over to that. Or it could be heavy punishing his heavy. Yeah, there it is. I didn't get that up the last time. So that should be good. I played Bastion poorly. Yeah. Yeah, so even without like super aggressive play, just playing the champion properly gets it done, so that's good. This is low-key stressful. It is. It's kind of a fun stressful though. For me anyways. I like it. Like it's fun to have there be some sort of like stress. Yeah, I can't, for lack of a better term, you know. I'm really enjoying it. I'm very much enjoying it. Like if I lose, I lose. It sucks. I feel like they're making us a rank ascended champion so you can go higher in towers. You know why you feel that way, Avengers? Do you know why you feel that way? I'm curious. I'm curious. I'm not trying to be an ass. I'm just genuinely curious if you know why you feel that way. I'm not a big fan of the key system. It feels like I am punished for trying something or trying. This is definitely not a mode that favors experimentation. Unless you're willing to just spend a lot of units on it. Yeah. Very much agree with that. This is not a mode that encourages experimentation. Because I want to rank my non-ascended champions, but they can't beat the level. Exactly right. You feel like they are making you rank ascended champions if you want to go high in towers because they're making you rank ascended champions if you want to go high in towers. You feel that way because it's accurate. Because that's exactly what's happening. Yeah. All right. People are saying that those rewards came in, so let's reset the game and try to get them. Yeah, I mean it's up to people, you know. Like I know people who are going pretty heavy into this, and they're they're experimenting, they're using their units, like if they're having fun, man. Oh, more power to them, for sure. And I think there's probably a time in my evolution of this game where I would have done the exact same thing, right? So I'm not yucking anyone's yum. I'm enjoying the challenge of trying to do this all for free. I'm having a lot of fun with it. All right. Let's see what this is, man. So we'll do a fun little opening, man. We'll have a good time together. Hey, welcome back to the channel. This may actually be an opening right now. Let's see. Oh yeah, we'll open something up, and then I think this will probably be paired with the actual alliance portion of it. It always takes Kabam a few days. Like I think that there's some rampant cheating and stuff like this, which is a shame. But it's good that they go through and try to comb that stuff out. So we'll go ahead and claim these. And at some point in this video or in another one, I don't know, because I don't know what future me exactly will do. There should be a pretty big rank 4 from me, so I'm pretty pumped up on that. And by pretty pumped up, I mean extremely pumped up. We're actually winning some Battlegrounds matches. No joke. I'm actually winning some Battlegrounds matches, which has been pretty fun. Not as much fun for my opponents, I imagine, but they've been good. They've been good matches, so that's been really, really cool. All right, let's go ahead and, well, might as well pop this. Let's pop it, because I don't know how long this video is going to be. I don't want to stretch it out. All right. There we go. Yeah. Okay. And I don't think we have anything of high value here at all to include. No. Oh, we can do that off this. What's that? No. Okay. So I think it's just that Nexus. Yeah. So it looks like a lot of the super high value. Although I'm not gonna. No, those rank up rewards were. Those rank up resources were outrageous. So, yeah. Let's go. Let's get one of those tech gods, dude. Let's get Zola. Let's get Shocker. Let's get our first time with Solvar. Oh, it has been wild. I keep getting tech gods. I really have been getting outrageously good tech champions that if I didn't already have them, I mean, there should be like the sort of thing. But I already have them. I think we got to go Bastion. I mean, it just helps his damage. We've talked about how good his awakened ability is. As much as I like Iron Man, I don't think we're doing that anytime soon. So we'll go ahead and select Bastion, and then the Alliance portion will come in a day or two. We'll open these up, and we'll take at least one champion to rank 4. So we move on. Well, there's a tech god. Oh yeah, absolutely. Like I keep getting Ironheart too. Ironheart's been frequent. I'm like, I love getting all these Ironhearts. Like I do. I just already have them. So what are you gonna do? I apologize. I got a couple of messages coming in here. All right. My rewards haven't entered the chat yet. I'm sorry, but hopefully they do soon. Hey, what's up, user? How you doing, man? Hey, dude. Hope you're good. I am good. Finally pulled another Ascension today. All right, congrats, man. But it's just another single token to level 35. Sand champs now and 11 random tokens. Really starting to irk me. Yeah, all I can say is I'm sorry, and I don't know. I really don't. I really don't, man. Yeah. Thanks for coming here and venting a little bit, though. Seriously, like, this is a safe space to do that. Yeah. All right, let's continue to try to move through. Did you sing his up to solos? Yeah. I'm excited for the final four. I think it's going to be two really great matchups, and then of course, you know, another one after that. But I'm pumped up for it. I'll definitely be cheering for England, and then with France, Spain, I'm like, I think I'm kind of cheering for France, but I wish that was the finals. Sorry, I know there's a lot of English folks, and I am cheering for you. But yeah, I think if I had to pick like who are my favorites to watch play, I think it would be Spain and France for sure. So we'll see. You think England will win? I really hope England beats Argentina. Pretty damn bad. Yeah, but you think France will win the final? France appears to be the best team, but in sports, you know, it's all sometimes just like, how does the ball bounce when it hits the post? You know, like that's one of the many things I love about sports. What are those rewards from? So that was from the Lions Coliseum. Big J, what's up, dude? Thanks for being here too. Sorry to bother you with my question. No, man, this is like, honestly, guys, like, I love the chatting back and forth. I enjoy playing the game too, of course, but I enjoy this. Sorry, Barry, that's like why we do this, man. But I really consider coming back to the game on a new account. Would you give me an advice for someone that was away for quite some time? Yeah, so make sure you save all units for getting your masteries. Do not spend units on crystals. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. Save it for your masteries. Take your time through the app content. Make sure you're really enjoying the game. And I'll actually be getting a video out like that relatively soon. When you can, make sure you get your dailies done, your daily quests. Be as limited as you can with your rank up resources. You'll get 7 stars way earlier than you think you will. So your 5 stars, your 4 stars, your 6 stars, only rank them up if you need them for the content. Only do it. Do not rank them farther than you need to at all. Save your rank up resources for your 7 stars. They will come. If you're progressing the game and you're enjoying it and playing, you will be getting 7 stars. They're that much better, and they are what you'll be playing with for a longer period of time if you're really enjoying the game. So I think that's like the best, just kind of get you started sort of ways. What's up, Agent? Not much, man. We're just making our way through towers. We had a fun little fight there with Bastion, so that was good. The crystals are they really are, man. I mean, look, if that's how you want to enjoy playing the game, then go for it. But you know what I mean? That's not what I would advise. All right. Let's keep going, man. Let's keep going. And so here's Ruby. I mean, she's not really punching up that much on this one. So, but it should be an example of what I'm talking about. So let's see. She's a pretty simple play. See all those resistances he's getting? I think that's part of why he's a relatively tricky little defender here. I don't think I threw that too early. This isn't an awakened Ruby. Remember, she gets that pause. In fact, let's go for an intercept, just in case. Our special 2 will still be unblockable, so I'm not really worried about it. And let's see. The last one. Oh, shoot. Okay. Not excited to see that in any way, shape, or form. We gotta hurry up. Now, I think we'll get there just through even basics. I can throw the special one if I need to. I do need him to... Wow, okay. I think that's a point where her awakened ability is important. Because we're not punching up very much at all there. What was it, only 10 challenge points? 10 challenge rating? I could have waited a little longer on the special too, so maybe that would have been helpful. Yeah, it's only 10. Now he gets all those resistances, but I don't think my understanding is none of those resistances help him against the disintegrate damage. So I think that's a good case for waiting longer in the special 2, or where her awakened ability is very, very helpful. It does seem really important for her damage. This is actually going to be going in the video for people watching on the stream, is that in the video I'm going to actually be talking about, like, in certain matchups, unawakened, she's just destroying it. So that's actually really good to show where it could be really helpful. Where do I think 3,600 will rank for? I have no clue, man. It's really interesting to see these sort of things. Like, I think we're getting a little bit of sense of like how many people actually play the game and stuff like that too. So that's interesting too. DP Quid is like, it's not just how many people are playing the game, it's like how many accounts, right? And towers is for, like, you don't have to have a certain progression level or anything like that. It's just, I think any account goes directly into towers rating. So yeah, to your point, there might be over 250,000 accounts in there, which would then make the 1% not too bad at all. Might be done with towers. I'm locked in between 3 and 600. I need to be. Yeah, and just to be clear, what OME is saying is they might be done with towers for right now, not done forever. I think that's clear, but just in case. All right, let's keep punching through this, man. Let's keep punching through. Love that step back, dude. That was good stuff. In general, are you guys finding that, like, in a default matchup, you're better off stopping combos early and basically baiting out heavies? Because I feel like in just a default matchup, like, if there's something about my attacker or the defender that means I shouldn't do that, then obviously I will. But just in general, that's feeling superior. Yes, you don't want them to launch specials. That's kind of what I'm at. It just feels so weird, but it feels better. The time waste from the specials. Yeah, like even in the Bastion versus Joaquin matchup, I feel like that probably, instead of just going for crazy intercept all the time, that probably would have been a way to help out with that. The problem with improving my roster means R5s are Ascension, and that's going to take time. That's where I'm wondering what Kabam does with towers, and I think that's probably why, like, there's an Ascension event already coming. And, you know, they said that their towers was going to be how they were doing a lot of content coming into the game, was through the towers format, which from their standpoint I think is really smart, right? Because it incentivizes us to rank a variety of champions, get a variety of champions, and it's a collection game. Like, it's smart that that's happening. So I think class towers are going to be something where a lot of people like yourself, Omi, who are like more mature in it, are probably just going to put it on the shelf for a bit. Then you get some new rank 5s, and then, you know, you come back at it. It'll be interesting to see how it actually plays out. All right. Okay, so yeah, this is another example of, like, I just don't want him throwing special. Which is kind of how you play items to begin with. I gave him enough. Oh, I guess I'll be there. I don't like how there's, like, you can end up with these situations with Ideum where he doesn't actually get the shot. Like, I don't feel like he's so overpowered that sort of chance to happen thing should be there. It feels like a balancing thing that's like, you know, he's not that great. Like, it feels strange. Gmo or BC, CW, R5, 200. Do you like Battlegrounds? Do you like Battlegrounds? Avengers, let me know if you like Battlegrounds, dude. Although Zemo's not terrible in Battlegrounds, he's fine. But I do think BPCW sometimes. If you like playing Black Panther, I would go with Black Panther then. I think he's just he's broken. It's like the rules don't apply. It's just all I can do is just smile and nod my head and laugh. It's really weird. Do you think we'll get some other symbiotes like Riot? Yeah, eventually. It'd be dumb not to. Okay. All you can do is just I can just smile and laugh. But... All right, Sam, let's see what you got, man. Your moment, dude. This is your moment, Captain America. My God, you're... Did that really only do like 20% of her health? We had 2 physical vulnerabilities up, man. And we were only... I'm sorry, man. I don't think you deserve that shield, man. I'm sorry. I gotta take a breath on this one. I want him to be good so bad. And I don't have him at a high sig, so... Lights are too bright. Yeah, man. This might be like... The stage may be a little big, my friend. Oh my God. His auto block was nice, so that did come in, and he did get the fight done. So, okay, back to it. I want him to be so good in this game. You guys have no clue. I would love to stick 6 stones into him, take him up. I've even got ascended. The high sig makes a big difference. Okay, all right. I want him to be good. Like I want him so badly to be good. It's just wild, you know, because you got Idoom, like, well, I guess in that matchup, Idoom probably wouldn't be that great. Just Storm, what is Storm immune to shock? She has so much shock. But it's like, whatever, it doesn't matter. I want him to be good, man. Storms are great. Yeah, storms are very good. Storms are very good things. All right, let's move on. We move forward. This might get actually kind of interesting. Part of why I think Strange is one of the more difficult defenders in this, but the way he gains power may make this a little off. The time. No, all right. So we're good now. All right, and this should be it for the good doctor here. Penny has really impressed me too. I should be getting out some sort of. It'll probably be a shorter showcase, just kind of like an initial one. I've been very impressed with her, quite a bit actually. Some of the matchups she's taken, and the way she's gone about it have been pretty cool. All right. Going very slowly. Let's try to get into his armor break. I need big damage here. That's where I need to see it. Damn, Tony, why'd you make that dramatic, man? Why you gotta do that, dude? Oof. Your hero's letting me down, man. Max out my cap Sam. He's felt pretty good to me. Oh, right, that's cool. That's good to hear. Only one cap is good. That makes you so mad. Seriously. Why? It's Captain America, dude. Make them all good. I don't get it. Whatever. Eye bomb? So like that's interesting. Oh, the acid burns melting people. Okay. What are the new updates this week? I think we're getting that like arcade thing they do sometimes. I think we're getting that on Wednesday, and then the epilogue, which I'm much more excited about, is coming out on Wednesday as well. Cap Sam also has the consistent light stand up, intercept in the corner. Oh, that's true, and I did not take advantage of that, so that's a good point. All right, what is this? This is the oh, this is that room. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's fine. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. So we've reached that spot where I get a little worried, man. Well, who do you guys think we should try for Storm? Anyone against Storm? Team Builder, thank you. Yeah, thanks, Black Sheep. You never doubted the Iron Goat? No, Solvark does not need his dupe. No, he's just a beast. I don't know how he is in towers, though. I would imagine he'd be fine. You just got to put him in those right matchups, like energy or mutants. I think we just try Rue because she's the highest challenge rating. It's just her SIG. That last performance kind of concerned me quite a bit. I just use my 10 keys when exactly one fight. Yeah, I mean, I think that's going to be the experience for a lot of people. I think what's going to happen, man, is you won one fight, right? And there's probably a couple that are close. And so I think where, you know, the monetization of this comes for Kabam is people now being like, well, what if I just keep trying? You know, I know I'll get more keys in a week, but I want to go now, you know, which is understandable. They kind of took like what happens with crystals and they moved it to towers. In his matchup, Silver cannot let me down, but mine is ring 5, so that's part of it. Yeah, so that's another interesting thing, Hilgendorf, is like, what rank do people have at that's influencing their feelings on them? Like, I appreciate you bringing that up, because like you're probably not in rooms that require every champion to be rank 5. As a result, you probably haven't had a lot of chances to test, does your Solvark punch up really well? Let's try Ruby. That's an interesting tactic, Jerry. I like that. All right, let's try this, man. Actually, I'm gonna move. Nebula's been a butt for me in other towers and rooms and places. Why will you not just switch places with each other? All right. You know, I haven't even been checking where we're at in the ratings. Damn it, I messed this up. All right, we'll be fine. I'm actually to rooms where now my R5s are punching up. Oh, very cool, Hilgen. I like how you just nonchalantly say that. You're like, yeah, actually, I kind of am where rank 5s are punching up. I'm pretty good at this game. Dude, I'm still at 3-4-4-3. Okay. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. This is fine. Thanks, Black Sheep. I really do not want this guy throwing specials. He starts throwing them and going stoppable, and it becomes a real nightmare. He's problematic. In fact, the punch for the heavy I'm doing, I have just learned this. Yeah, I already messed it up. Really been comforted by more damage there. I felt I very clearly hit my striker. We needed much more than that. We're not even coming close. I did not like that. Why did that one special hit for so little? M'Baku doesn't have like any sort of resistance or anything, does he? I just know that all my R5s are not ascended, even my rank 4 or level 1 Singham can't punch up. Are you running recoil and all that stuff? I did not enjoy that experience. I'm not sure. I don't think anyone's going to do better. I think I'm going to have to try I do one more time, and if he doesn't work, there's not much I can do about it. I'm just not sure why that went so bad. I have a full attack building as my current rooms. Ah, that sounds smart. Does any of you have any switch Warlock with Idiom? I'm happy to try it. I just don't know why. Like, I obviously don't know M'Baku's movements as well. So I'm aware that's definitely part of it. Yeah, let's give this a shot. Shoot. Hey, Dre, what's up, man? Oh, hey, was M'Baku low on power? I thought I kept him high on power, but you're right. He did throw a special at some point. So that's probably what happened there. Yeah, let's try this. I mean, 15 points isn't that much. I mean, we've punched up way more, so I don't... Okay. That's not there. That's not good. You guys just have them. Yeah, we're done. I think I need to give up on this room and need to learn how to fight Mbaku. He's mad because I call him mid-Baku, I think, is what happened. Which is fair. I'd be upset too. I respect it. Yeah. You just lost a key because they kicked you out while clicking the next. That's pretty frustrating because I thought they had fixed that. All right. Unfortunately, I need to move on because I don't want to waste my keys trying to fight Mbaku. Which is disappointing, but it is what it is. Let's enter Mutant. And oh, shoot, speaking of champions, I needed to learn how to fight better. I think Dracula is one of them. Let's look through this room. Yeah, we should be fine. Yeah, I think we're fine. I want to see Dracula. Does he have a nullify? There it is. Each sword hit nullifies a buff on the opponent. If a fury buff is nullified. Okay, so I can't let him hit me here. Punching up 20 points though. Do I have the ability to rank him up? Let's take a look. Mutant. Is he already rank 2? No. Why isn't Dust higher? What? Okay, whatever. That's confusing, but we'll figure that out another time. One of the tier 3 alphas. So let's go get that. Yeah, I would think Cyclops should be fine. I just can't get hit by a special. And I like Cyclops. Like, this is a champion I want to rank up regardless. So I'm happy about this. I'm just surprised. I thought I had ranked Dust to rank 2. I was editing a lot of different things. Maybe I made a mistake, or I must have made a mistake. Because I swore I took her to rank 2. That's why I was kind of surprised to see Dust where she was. No, I could swear I took her to rank 2 and I used her at rank 2. But I don't have footage of that. There's nothing I can do about it now because I don't have proof of it. But I could swear I took Dust to rank 2 and then used her in a room. But I have no footage of it. I'm trying to think if I do like on a phone or something. But I deleted all old footage this weekend. Whatever. Whatever. All right. Let's go ahead and do this. Not playing very well today either. Oh, good. You had a good time with Solvark? That's awesome, man. All right, that was cool. I mean, Cyclops good. You level Destiny video, then rank Gentle, never ranked it. So I remember that. She wasn't max rank 1, but I could swear that I ranked her. Like, that video was getting long enough, so I didn't show everything. Like, I edited a lot of stuff out. I'm gonna go back and see if I still have that footage, but like I cleaned out my computer. Like there's just so much footage because I downloaded a few streams too. I could swear, but thanks, Big JVC, and also thank you for watching. Like, thank you for truly watching. That's very kind of you. Whatever. I don't want to make a big deal about it. You brought her to 125 and then ranked Gentle. All right, thanks, guys. Maybe I did that, then used her in a fight. It went well, and then just moved on. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you, because I don't want to make a big deal about something that's not a big deal. You know what I mean? So thanks. I appreciate that. All right. Danny. So much damage. Was she was only punching up 10, right? Yeah, she's only punching up 10. Okay, so that's not that wild. I promise you didn't rank her. She was already mad. All right. No, I believe you guys. I believe you guys. I appreciate it. I appreciate it a lot. Not to be weird. Saw your promoted in your chat. But you and your wife are so... Thank you very much. That's not weird at all. Thank you very much. It's very kind of you. Yeah, we have a good time. Thank you. That's very kind of you to say. My Alliance Call of Duty Nexus offered me Photon and Titanium. Bullseye, I already have him. Did you select Photon? If you selected Titanium, she's good. She's good. But I hope you selected Photon. I call Photon cheat code. Like, there's a reason. And offensively, the Awakened ability is nice because it gives you that immunity to neutralize, I think it is. But aside from that, you don't even really need her Awakened. Like, that's really a lot of her defensive threat, for sure. She's a beast of a champ, man. So congrats. All right. What did we say the key with this guy was? This is another champion that I'm very excited about. Getting that 6-star Gambit relic was really helpful. He doesn't need it. That doesn't like make him go from a bad champ to a good one. But it was really nice to get. And a champ that I was looking for a reason to rank up regardless. Come on, Loki. Loki knows what's coming for him. That's why he's scared. Dude. He's the opposite of gentle. I love him, man. He seems very like it feels very Mexican culture to be in that way with the ironic nicknames. Yeah, you got it, Black Sheep. Thanks for stopping by, man. And you got a staff science roster? Nice, dude. Hmm. I hate doing this to Kamala Khan. She's like, well, then don't. She's punching down, right? This is again where I want to like keep things in perspective. Because I will be able to rank 4 someone this week, and I want to make sure I didn't lose a key there. Yeah, she's just punching across, so that's not that wild. Do I really want to be using Deadpool for Sunspot? That feels like a bad call. Sunspot's a pretty simple champ. I feel like I should maybe use North Star there. Because doesn't in fact doesn't I feel like I feel like Sunspot has a thing with when he's bled. I might be completely making that up, but I don't really want to risk that. So we'll move that there. And yeah, that's fine. We'll just leave that alone. Yeah, that feels... I don't like this matchup, actually. Because I don't really know how to play North Star very well. So I want to move him to somewhere where I don't care. So we're actually going to change it with Emma. And then North Star will take Storm, whose animations I'm more familiar with. Buddy of mine was chatting how top heaviest roster is and how useful R2s are. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Dude, that's why I'm enjoying this mode. That's one of the big reasons why I'm enjoying this mode. Used to think my roster stacked until I played Towers. Towers will do that to you, huh? Alright. I hear that, though. Like, I was like... we've known that for a while, OME. Like, for those who don't know, OME is one of the officers of my alliance. And when we decided to go ahead and bring this account over to the alliance, we talked about... I was like, it's really top-heavy. And some of the alliance modes might really show. Like, OME was able to finagle together an alliance defense that wasn't too bad with my rank up in it. I think this time I'm finally placing at least all our 4s. But we knew my roster was very top heavy, and Towers is very much shown that. For North Star built to 2.8 bars of power, dash in SP2 and spam this right. I hope he becomes ascendable soon, like in a way that I can access, because I would like to rank him. But that's how much Ascension's like playing into my rank up decisions now, you know? Hey, Encyclopedia, what's up, dude? Greetings, buddy. Thanks for being here. Our R2s are finally good for something. Yeah. It's less about like just a building block to R3s. It's more like, no, we actually get to use them. Which is cool, because then you have to learn to use them too. Like, I think there's a lot of positive Towers. You guys have heard my spiel on it. Come on, dude. Let's not make this more complex than it is. I guess we're gonna do that. Right, come on, man. Go away. North Star and Urus would be cool. I would love to see Overseer ascended too. He's a unique one, man. I think you possibly see him shoot to the top of stuff. It's been a long time since I played him, so maybe I'm overrating him. But he was a really good champion. Science just took off, and it feels like they kind of took off in a different direction. So yeah, but I'm a big Overseer fan. North Star is also good for BLT. Well, that's all we need right there. That's all you had to say. That's all you had to say. I would love for my I think Purgatory would be another one too. Like even like in doing my rankings, I love her. But when I look at all the Mystic champions, I'm like, shoot, like I can't, like, and where the game has evolved. Like we almost moved her to the 3rd tier, which is a big deal because so many champions move up. So for someone to move down I was like, but I love her. She was so good for me. Like I'll be doing a video of like champions that were super helpful for getting Elder. Like, you know, I don't know. I'm not sure exactly what I'll title it, but like champions that were great. Purgatory was one of them. She was outrageous for me because she was so versatile and ramped like over the quest, but she was still good in fight 1. Like I've said this in some other videos. I kind of wish I had her at rank 3. I have her at rank 4. I didn't need to take her to rank 4. I just didn't realize like how much the account would explode and all that. So I would be like, take her to rank 3, and I wish I could have taken another champion to rank 4. Because it's not like she's not doing amazing in Coliseum. She's not great in towers. Like, she's fine, you know? Not great in Battlegrounds. So, but she's a great champ. Just, you know, what's being asked out of us. All right. Oh, cool. I get to play with X. Oh, here's Purgatory. Uh-oh. If she does what Midbaku did, she's going to be like, you're going to put some respect on my name. I hate you and your stupid tier list. They're not good anyway. I don't think we need to go to the special 3. Oh, maybe we do. Purgatory, you have something you want to talk to me about? Oh, this was a mistake. Dude, he's getting me. I deserve this. I deserve this. I deserve this. I do. She neutralized my my prowess. And I even talked about that in the video I made on this. About not to use champs with if you needed the buffs. I deserve that. I said that she was gonna defeat me for talking negatively about her. Peak Baku? That's one way to look at it, man. Unbelievable. I walked right into that. And I deserve it for talking smack. North Star doesn't get any buffs, right? Let's go with North Star. I'm sorry, X. I did that to you. X gonna do it to you. Sorry, I was behind. Hey, what's up, Mobius? How you doing, dude? Oh, gotcha. North Star uses prowess buffs. Interesting. Then how about... North Star for Sinister. Where's Sinister? He's up there. I don't like poor little North Star having to take out so same thing, same problem with Nullify. Shoot. Maybe we move Jean down to where North Star is. So switch North Star and Jean. Jean will take Strange. Yeah, this looks right. Yeah, this looks much better. Thanks, guys. Bring DPX down? You know, does Jane Foster, does she have some sort of nullify? I forgot to go back and look. I was using Nick Fury against her in his second life, and I did not have the Fury after a period of time, and I was losing my my tactical charges. I assumed because the Fury fell off, but I don't know why the Fury went away. Staggers on heavy. Don't you have to get hit though? It was really weird, and I forgot to go back and review it. I just had a massive bowl of arroz con pollo. Should I go in for round two? I think you know the answer. You're just looking for someone to say it's okay, and I'll be that guy for you. Have fun. Yeah, maybe I got clipped. I don't recall. I just remember we were doing well enough in the fight, and then all of a sudden I was like, wait, why are my tactical charges falling? And then I realized I didn't have the Fury anymore. And I will also admit, I didn't realize the tactical charges were related to the Fury, which still doesn't seem right. These are things I forgot to check in on this weekend. How did you know? Because I know these things, Frosty. She can nullify Furies and power gains on special activation too. There it is. That's exactly what happened. Okay. All right. Thanks for letting me know. Sorry, X-Man. I did you so dirty last time. It's not his fault. It's much better. The only problem I think with Overseers, he doesn't seem like he fits what they're trying to do with Science Class. Yeah, so that's what I was saying. It's like the Science Class kind of took off after him and took off in a different direction. Sometimes that's good though. It means they have so much value in those scenarios. He definitely still places debuffs. He's got the really strong taunt. The poison immunity is really good. I like him. I think he's a great champion. But yeah, I still really am a big fan. I hope to pull him soon, and then of course awaken him. And I would love it if he was ascended. I think he'd be a cool one. I don't think he'd help them sell items though. So that might be but I imagine they'll do a second batch of ascendable champions at some point, a second basic crystal sort of thing. Pretty sure that's what they said. I don't think it was add champions to the maybe it is. You can get AA to punch up 35 challenge rating. Dude, that's damn good. That Archangel, he's pretty good. Jane tried to get me with her heavy. You see that? I don't think she likes me very much. Alright. Let's go the extra mile just to make sure. Is 100% EPOC worth it? I need a gem farm. Again, Frosty, I love how you come to me when you know the answer. The answer resides within you already. And it's clear you're aware of what the right answer is. Plus, you literally just saw me do 100% EOP last week for, indeed, the gem. So, yeah, I would do it. And I actually did it myself. That's how you know I really, truly mean it. All right, is this the North Star fight? No. I think this is my next rank 4. kind of choosing between her and Cassandra, I believe. I think it's going to be a Storm. I really do enjoy her, even when She-Hulk does mean things to me. I expect She-Hulk to go. Yeah. Very, very good. Hey, I can do... I do know you, Rossi. Hey, Hilgendorf. Are you on like the other side now? Because now your name's in blue and it's got the wrench and all that stuff. So I think you switched over. Thanks, buddy. I think he was sort of... Yeah. Hilgendorf's super smart, so he knows what he's talking about. Hey, you can do 40 if you play perfectly and the AI is cooperating. I'm about... Dude, thank you so much, Hilgendorf. I really appreciate that a lot. A lot. Today's one of those interesting days where the I'm not doing like some sort of special event, and the YouTube side actually has much more viewers than the Twitch side, which is I guess not uncommon, particularly on the CCP drop. I'm actually surprised to see this bleed doing as much as it is. I am getting... Wait. Oh my god. Not happening. I thought he would break the block. Obviously I did something wrong. But I don't know if I can use him there because the bleed is doing way too much. I think I've got to move Emma over. What if I cheesed it with Bishop? Doesn't something bad happen when he gets bled? Okay, thanks. Thanks, NC. I appreciate that. Well, Bishop has more than 30 prowess, or if he's bleeding, shocked or incinerated, he overloads and begins consuming his personal prowess effects one at a time. Getting faster the longer he's been over. If Bishop is suffering from a bleed, shock, or incinerated debuff, or passive energy time, he consumes a prowess. This way, he also deals. I don't know if the damage off of this will actually help. I recall like when he first got buffed, I like did a lane like I kind of just want to see this happen. It is a small amount of damage, but there's like I'm trying to remember the video I did. All right, maybe we won't test it then. Move Silver Samurai down. Then I'm still using North Star though. But I think without the bleed damage, and then of course not throwing the special into the block, I think we're fine, just like kind of on that pattern. Like the pace didn't seem bad. Yeah, all right, let's try this. That's my concern with Emma, is if she doesn't crit, I mean, she's punching down though, so it should be fine. If North Star can do it, though, I'll just use North Star. I'm sorry, not North Star. If Samurai can do it, so let's just try him. I think Morningstar is bleed immune, so that's why I'm not using Magneto. I'm obviously doing something wrong again. No, MCO Cyclopedia, and honestly, you just tell me because I'm MCOC frustrated right now. I was at the D-Gen. I thought that was just red Magneto. Is it white Magneto? More mediums. Okay, I'll try that. Because I feel like Silver Samurai should punch up well in tower, so I kind of really want to use it. Plus, he's cool looking as hell. Nope. Today's not my day. Today is not my day. I'm gonna take a quick break because I'm not enjoying this struggle as much. I'll be right back. Just a minute. All right, we don't have a ton of keys left. It's tempting to continue to try to move through this one because we're so close to the end. I could move Emma down, which she should handle the fight well. Yeah, I think that's the way to go here. If anyone has this another suggestion, let me know. I'm not in love with what I'm seeing Silver Samurai do. I'm open to the idea I'm not playing him right. Oh, NC, no worries, man. Mobius, you haven't had much with Silver Samurai either. I hope Morningstar subs are too. I hope so too. I hope. But it makes sense again. It's all the champions I make fun of are coming back to haunt me today, right? Because I'm always calling Purgatory Morningstar and vice versa, and so now they've both been the cause of problems. It's not a surprise. It is not a surprise. Mid Baku also been causing problems. Thanks, Hilgan. I thought that's what I did, but maybe I didn't. And doesn't the opponent need to not be stunned for the heavy cancel to like get the full benefits? Maybe I'm making this more complicated on myself than I need to. Also, Hilgan, out of curiosity, is your Silver Samurai awakened? Mine is awakened. Okay. If Silver Shadow's Heavy is canceled into a special... Okay, yeah, you're right. They don't need to be... they can be stunned. Oh, no, here it is. This is the clause I was thinking of. If striking a non-stunned opponent, the first hit of Silver Samurai's heavy attack grants them 10 combo meter. Okay, so you're right. I had this phrase that I was applying incorrectly. All right, thanks, NC. Mega Red, maybe because it would be blood the entire time. Yeah, that's a good call. I really want Silver Samurai to be the guy, so I think I'm gonna keep trying. Now let's get through with Emma, because I don't really want to spend units to get more keys. I gotta play the long run on this. I have to. It's so tempting to just keep throwing keys at it though. But it just would be actually detrimental to my account. So let's just get this done with Emma and then figure out. What's up, Atlas? It's good. Like even though I've got a little frustrated, I'm enjoying this challenge. Yeah, I can't. I did that actually a couple weekends ago. Not this last week, the one before. I think I bought like 2 or 3 refreshes. And I was like, what am I doing? My unit stash is going down. Like, I need the opposite of that. Like, the rewards will be nice, but it's not like I'm going to jump up into like the top 100, you know? So like, I need to play the long game on this. I obviously need to refresh my memories on how to play some of these champions, and I need to get more of them to rank 2 and rank 3. That will happen over time. So like, trying to force it is just really, really detrimental. Yeah, thanks, NC. NC knows what I'm talking about. NC's got my back. He knows. That guy knows. Okay, now I'm not even in parry, so that's bad. With Emma, I know we're punching down, and I know I'm messing up really bad. But I actually prefer to land these heavies. Because if she doesn't crit in that first special, I like to know that I have a chance to get back to another SP2. Like, basically like you just saw. Take a deep, free-to-play breath and relax and cry. Yeah, like, that's literally what I did. It just took me a few seconds, but I'm like, remember, you're choosing to do this. You're choosing to take this challenge on. And then the challenge becomes fun. So thanks, I appreciate it. Trying to get motivated to grind arena, yeah. It was so hard. I actually, because I had a lot of time this weekend, did a ton of work, and then like by the end of the night, I was sitting down to like watch X-Men, It's like, oh, I'll do some arena wise, and then I was like, I can't do arena and watch the show. I did not enjoy that at all. I don't know how people do it, so I ended up not doing the arena. I did still hit the 4 stars of the champs, so that was good. Uh, can you even think of a good strifer? I can think of a good one, but it's only good for like probably my age group. And they had to have been interested in pop music or maybe dated a girl who loved pop music when they were younger. So maybe it's not actually a good title, but that's why I did the Strife Up Your Life. It's a. I'll see if anyone kind of gets out with it. Um, it's a bad play. There's even multiple layers to even get the joke. Um, but Strife Up Your Life. Has to be something I don't mind. Second screen. Spice Girls. All right, Mitchell gets it. All right, I like Mitchell. Mitchell's not my favorite person. Has to be something I don't mind. Second screen for great Spice Girls. All right, cool. The Strife Girls. So okay, a lot of people are getting it. I don't know if it's uploaded on the current Discord server, NC, but I actually had an emoji created with uh with it was Strife, and I can't remember what the exact word is, but yeah, it was a play on the Spice Girls and the that cover. All right, anyways, what are we doing now? I really want Silver Samurai to work. Work, god damn it. Work. All right, I yelled at him. I think that's how we motivate samurais around here. Come on. Ain't got time for this nonsense, Julie. Come on. No, it's not even close. I didn't have her at 90 combo though. I don't think my guy's getting. I'm open to the idea that I'm playing him wrong. Maybe it's the awakened ability. Oh no. This is very disappointing. No, I don't think it's. I think there's probably something I'm doing wrong. Yeah, the thing is, if I saw it right, because I was trying to really pay attention to it, I got her to combo 80, and then I did the mediums, and it felt like it felt like her combo actually wouldn't go up. Like maybe you can't make them go above 80 with that strategy or something. Yeah, there it is right there. Well, the opponent's combo meter is below 80, so Samurai's constant medium grants some 80 combo. I felt like it hit 80, and I did a couple mediums, and I was like, her combo's not going up for some reason. Yeah, so I mean, you guys are saying it right there. I thought I did heavy into special too. I threw the striker and then heavied into special too. Did I not heavy? I thought I did. You know what we gotta do, guys? is I think she can do this. She saved me in another. No, I already used Dazzler. Crap. That's actually the photo I shared on my Discord, isn't it? It was Dazzler. I don't think any of the rest of these champions are going to be able to do any better. I think I'm tapped out. And I don't really want to rank any of the other ones. No offense. I know some of them are some people's favorite champions. I'm not trying to be funny. Swear I heavied into the special. Maybe I didn't. I mean, I'm willing to give it one more try. But it doesn't feel like we're anywhere close either. That's the other thing. Like if we were getting close, I'd be like, well, maybe just one little change. Yeah, I mean that we're relying on that crit from Gambit there. I hear you, man, but we'd be relying on the crit too much. I would go Starkey. I'm not as big a fan of Kitty Pryde in the current game. What do we do this? Let's move North Star down and place a Silver Samurai. And then at least Silver Samurai will have class advantage. And I think I can heavy punish Shang better than I could Jubilee. So then maybe we can get him up to the 900 combo. That's assuming North Star can get this done, though. All right, come on. Hate her heavy, dude. It always gets me. I'll be playing this game 10 years from now, and Jubilee's heavy will still get me. Love that. Yeah. Yeah, we're not even close. It's time to give up on it. Because even if I was able to get one of these down, I'm not going to get both of them down. Oh, Demigod, you're right. That's right. That's right. That's right. It is all challenge rating. Well, I mean, I just can't push this farther. Like I just can't. And I don't think I have the ability to rank up 2 mutants. Damn. I mean, the thing is, I don't even want to rank up 2 more mutants. Like, Oh, man. Yeah, I don't want to rank these champs up, man. So I guess I'm gonna have to move on to a different tower. Yeah, the key. We're actually using the reset keys. Thanks, though, Frosty. Demigod. I mean, I'm not able to run recoil masteries. Sailor Samurai is not awakened. Yeah, the recoils make a big difference. Not Battlegrounds. There ain't no one go to Battlegrounds to try to feel better about the situation in the game. No one has ever gone for Constellation Battlegrounds and had it work out well. Were we tapped out in tech as well? I can't remember. Yeah, mid Baku. Where are we in Cosmic? This is one of those rooms with like a ton of champs. All right, maybe we can come back and try Cosmic. We're tapped out in Mystic for sure. I know that for a fact. All right, looks like we might be able to do a little work in science. Although, again, we're out of champions where I'm like, I actually want to rank them up. Maybe if we switch Leader and Nefaria. Where's Leader? Because Sabretooth will be healing the whole time. That was the problem before. Maybe this could work. No, I don't have the ability to switch my I can't I mean I don't think I have the units to even do a new mastery setup and buy the second setup and all that stuff. It just doesn't feel like a smart use of my units at all right now. So I'm doing all of this with like this is the problem with my skill class too, is I don't have deep wounds unlocked. Like it's just like I gotta try to improve my roster. Like I have to be strategic about this. I'm running Rukos. That does make sense that I'm having that you're having a hard time. Yeah. And you know what's funny is like, again, like it's been a long time since I did like the new champ video on Silver Samurai. I feel like I recall people talking about how much better he felt with recoil on, but like in his target matchups, he didn't need it. Like when the defender was increasing combo anyway, it was like, well, why are you putting on recoil? But for the non-target matchups, the recoil, that's my recollection. So he might be one of those ones that kind of benefits a lot, which would make sense because he doesn't like increase his own attack on his own. All right, well, let's go ahead and move this. You know, this will allow us to at least move forward. I don't think we're doing 45 bars or whatever today, but who knows? You never know. You never know. Yeah, Boris, that could be. If we were getting close, I would definitely do that. So for those who are listening and watching, what Boris is saying is switch the relics. I definitely would. Like if I felt like I was getting anywhere near close, I would do that for sure. Because even if you use the relic, you can switch them off to progress. But I feel like North Star and Samurai I feel like they weren't even close. So, and that's fine. You know, this is the struggle that I'm enjoying. It's just in the moment, sometimes it is frustrating. Got a 6-star Spider Ham. Nice, dude. Good champ. Let's say you use Gambit on Colossus, use your Colossus, and when you fight, then move and place it on the other champ. Yeah, that's exactly it. All right. And we did get Leader Awakened, so maybe that'll be enough to kind of help him out. And this is what this mode's supposed to test, you know, like your roster strength. Not just the top end of it, but the high end too, you know? So it's doing its job. And your skill, your understanding of the champions and to play them efficiently and play a little more aggressively. Like I'll admit too, I'm not playing them super aggressively. All right, more. This is getting closer than I would like. Oh my god. You shouldn't do it in the second. Just going for the second SB2. I hate the Maker Red Guardians or Encyclopedia. I just wanted to heavy him with the shield. It was enjoyable to me. Oh my god. And we're out of keys. I need to be right back. That should be a second. Yeah, I just need to accept that I failed today. Like, I just didn't get it done. I think there's fights we could have done that we didn't. And even if I progress through, though, there's going to be fights that we can't get done later in them. So, it's, yeah, today we failed. Not the most fun, but that's okay. I will live. Yeah, disappointed for sure. I'm gonna go make myself feel better by doing some battlegrounds, which is literally what I was just making fun of. I feel like I've been there most days in this game. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I set the challenge and I just didn't hit it. Like I said, some of it was probably skill with the champs. I definitely feel that way. And some of it's just like I'm just choosing not to spend, and the account's relatively new. So I just can't have that breadth, you know? It just sucks to fail, you know? But it is what it is. It's not terminal. It's just temporary. Today we failed. Maybe tomorrow we'll do better. All right. Let's do a little battlegrounds. Like, we're going to lose anyways. Might as well make this worse. And then I'll get going and have some lunch. I find using just SBCs with the Morbus better. You can pause better. That makes sense, man. I was surprised to even see. I haven't had a fight get that close with him at all. So you just use your glide to get up the, I can't think of what it's called, but the thing gets you able more of your bleeds, and then through doing that, you get enough to get your, was it your petrify up, right? And then if you have the petrify up, the second hit's a guaranteed crit, I think is basically how he works. Is that the idea there, Demigod? Damn. The fervor and then the petrify is after 10 bleeds. All right, thanks. All right. I think the photon. Man, this is a really mature account that's well crafted for battlegrounds, and they don't have their stat focus done. That is a very well crafted battlegrounds deck. Simply is easy to get punished in special, so I don't really need this when fights. Yeah, alright, I'll keep that in mind for the future. Thank you. Yeah, that makes sense. And I just don't, obviously I could buy the keys and progress, you know, especially with that sort of change. It's fine. I wasn't going to get like great rewards this season anyways, you know? That's a rank 5 serpent. They had a lot of the cosmic defenders, so I'm gonna go and take Pooch. All right, Asthmatic, good luck, bro. Thanks for giving it a go. You're gonna get destroyed. Like I said, Battlegrounds isn't typically where one goes to feel better. I guess Kara. Towers of trash, it's not theirs. Yeah, man, I like it. I think that's a fun challenge, you know? Like, we're all gonna hit a spot in towers where we fail. And just need to be like, all right, I'm done. Like, I'll try again when I've ranked up some more champs. I didn't want to hit that time today. But, you know, it is what it is. It's where my roster is. So I'll go try to make my roster stronger. Do Epilogue on Wednesday, you know, start doing some Necropolis and like some Ordeals or Crucibles or whatever they're called. And I'll come back at it. So, yeah. I don't even know why I'm playing this. Yeah, Hilgan, I like the mode tower, so I respect that other people don't like towers. That's fine. I'm not trying to make someone like it. I just I like its existence in the game, and I think this is it. I think the video game is challenging and those sorts of things. I think that is good. Like, I think it's good that sometimes we feel this way. It's just how often do you feel this way, you know? And this is fine. I hit my ceiling in the towers, so it's not a great feeling, but it'll make it fun when later I come back and get it done. And I messed up. I should probably just go. I chose this matchup. I see. Thank you for. Yeah, I know Carolina can do it. I'm losing this match anyway. And I should have said this. I did this for a video. I was hoping to get a good score here for a Penny Parker video. and I've already flooded. I should probably get going. Crazy how much rosters have evolved in a year. I used to comfortably make GC for well over a year. Now it's pretty much impossible. I'm running into 7, rank 5s and gold. And you know what's wild is 7's like relatively not that many. You know, I think I know some free to plays who have like 5 or 6, I believe. It's just, you know, they've been playing the game for a long time, and they're doing all the content and stuff. So, you know. But yeah, I mean, they literally sold 10 of them at J4. So just a week ago or 2 weeks ago, you could buy 10 of them. So, yeah. Yeah, asthmatic. No. Carol. Yeah. I'm not winning. Like, there's just no way I'm winning this. Like, they could play with their feet. I'm not gonna win. So I was just trying to seeing if a fight would work for content. Hey, what's up, MCoC content? I was not expecting that. What's up, dude? Let us know. Oh shit, that's my fault again. It doesn't help that I'm playing like this. I expected to go unstoppable on the heavy, but we had our shield back, so we're not going to go unstoppable on the heavy. As a result, took a ton of damage that we didn't need to take. That score should be like, what, 4,000 higher, 5,000 easily? Did everyone take their solo milestone rewards? Welcome, I did. Yeah, I got my solo, just not the alliance ones. I don't think we're gonna get those to like Wednesday or maybe longer. Seems like there's a lot of cheating in the mode, so Kabam's gonna have to kind of go through and you know, get rid of the cheaters. So that's gonna take some time. That's pretty much exactly me too. I've got 3, nearly 4. I just summoner and beach last night that I faced last month. I remember. Because its name. Oh, got it. And now 2 to 9. Yeah. Like, I mean, what are you gonna do? You know, it's fun. Like, I mean, if somehow we win this, what's frustrating is I know this is gonna end, and I'm probably still gonna lose. But it's like I'm the one who made a mistake. You know, like I'll control what I can. Try to get cool stuff for content. Try to test stuff to make good videos and get out information. And if I get my butt kicked on the way, then I do, you know? Lord Shadow, dude, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. That's very kind of you. Thank you for the raid. We'll probably be doing Battlegrounds here for a little bit, not too long, and then sign off. But I'll make sure we raid someone in the time so folks who are looking to get their drops can get them. Very kind of you, buddy. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. So the opponent's introduction, see that good? So there's probably, I think, I'm not sure how to phrase this. Shoot, I should pay attention to what I'm doing. That's what we should do. I would think Doctor Strange would be very good for Heimdall because of the nullify. Heimdall's tough though, you know, like new animations, those SP1 can get the auto block. I mean, no matchup's like super easy, you know? Like this one right here, like it could go wrong for my opponent. I have a pretty good matchup here. It could go wrong, you know? So you never know, man. none of us are pros. You know what I mean? Like, this AI is not helping me right now. I also keep making really dumb mistakes like that one, where like if I just waited, he'd get until I've lost out on a ton of damage. So now I'm basically hoping that America did something crazy, got to her special 2 or something, and somehow Sinister didn't heal it, or I don't know. Well, like America does these things, so it happens, you know. You probably cannot push without recoil. Yeah, OME. Like, I think I could probably go up a few floors. Maybe I need to use my units to unlock recoil. How much is it to unlock a second mastery tree? For those who came over with the raid from Lord Shadow, which I appreciate, is I was trying to push my roster and my account in towers, and we just kind of puttered out. Like, I can't run recoil. I don't have recoil, and it's a free to play account, so I want to save my units. I don't even know how much it costs to open up a second mastery tree. I think it's pretty expensive. I've got a new peasant way to win in towers. Low internet connection, you lose focus. Fight start, you get hit a couple times, you realize, and fight back. Once in power that way. So I did that with Corvus. I had a Corvus fight where I'm like, we're not gonna get this done. And then I remembered like old war stuff and things I would sometimes cheese. So I let him get hit, so I could get to the second SP2. I think, oh, that's right. I don't even have the cores to unlock recoil. Yeah. Which sucks because part of towers is that it's consistent rewards, which I'm sure Kabama's built into their like kind of reward budget. Damn, I really didn't think we would fail today. I really didn't. Oh, I don't know. It is what it is. Game down on the UK servers? All right. Oh, the game's just like going down, it seems like. Oh, okay. Yeah, Asthmatic, you never know. Like in Battlegrounds, like we got so used to seeing like Barrowman and Cantona all the time and Trappy. I think we forget that like most players make a lot of mistakes. Like the nodes are hard, the defenders are tough, like even me, like right now I'm like, wait, why was I still getting the bleeds from Zemo when I thought Carolina was glancing the special one? Like even me, I'm like, there's something I don't know there, and if I don't remember to go check it out, I won't find out. But there's got to be a reason why that was happening. Again, another account that's just so much more suited for Battlegrounds. Mine. I guess we'll get rid of Dust. Yeah. You only think you failed because you set the target. You're in an objectively better place than you were at the start of the stream. That's true. So you're saying I should start saying like, I can't even make a joke out of it. That's how like disappointed I am at the moment. Because Zemo reduced your ability accuracy with his SP1. Okay, thank you. And see, but like if I don't get to 35k, then I can't even do the Ascension tap, which I guess technically I'm on vacation, so I couldn't have streamed it anyway. So maybe that's how I should be looking at it. But it does feel weird. Expect nothing, win everything. Are you enjoying watching me go through the free-to-play experience? Are you like, every day he learns something new? Oh man. All right. See, like I really want to pick Penny for content for a video, but I think it was objectively smarter to take Miko. I always end up in those scenarios too, where I'm like, am I trying to win or am I trying to get fights for a video? Yeah, see, it looks like your name is 5G Speed. It seems like a lot of people are having server issues, like servers going down. So I'm sorry about that, man. Yeah, I see quite a few people are having issues. Seems like a lot of it's in the European continent. Cores would be great in the rating store if they forgive me. I don't recall. No, I don't think they are. That Ruby's gonna destroy me. The bigger the towers you all fell. Yeah, everyone's gonna reach that spot. Like that's the other thing too, is I'm like refusing. Again, this is where I'm like, I'm choosing to play free to play. You know, like I could just be like, oh, here's a note, and you know, I'm just choosing not to do that. So it is what it is. I stopped focusing. Who are they using? Spiral. Their deck seemed well crafted for the modes. I have a feeling they know how to play. I see that I see the comment, buddy. I'm gonna wait to read it until after this because I want to do that justice. I think you're paying a nice compliment and I appreciate it. My game never went down, just to be clear. Some people are saying they felt like it was isolated to Europe, that it went down. Although, oh no, wait, are we back? We're back. I think we're back. Or we could be down. We could be, yeah, maybe we're finally going down as well. Nope. But it only took 22 seconds to load, so that's good. Why did I do that? This is also just how I'm playing today. I purposely waited for her stupid auto block to go down. And then, for some reason, I was like, you know what would be fun? Is if I didn't completely wait for it to go and I had her auto block me just before it's about to go. That'd be a good idea. Yeah, this is good. Just finish off Serpent. We all want to see Serpent. So let's let that happen. Finish him off. Come on. Not EU. I'm East Coast. Mine went down. Okay. All right. So it's not just Europe. We actually could have won. So that's cool. That's really, really cool. That's really fun. That's really good. I'm glad I did that. What's up, Vital? How you doing, man? I'm taking my A1 PHR4. Anyone a big fan of him? Yeah, there's quite a few people. I like him. He's good, especially as that SIG gets going. Is my recollection. I had a plan. What was my plan? I had a plan. It was a really good plan. I didn't expect to win that round anyway. I had a plan. I had a semblance of a plan. You're the 5,800 follower. Oh, dude, thank you very much. That's very kind and very cool. Feeling better with Battlegrounds and Oxymoron for me. Oh, dude, that's why I was making that joke. I'm like, let's go make ourselves feel better in Battlegrounds. Said no one ever. Oh, man. Why did my striker miss? And now we've lost all our gens. I was so proud of that striker play too. That was such a nice fight. It's like I just need to pause the degens and we win. Again, no one ever said go to Battlegrounds to make yourself feel better. Thank you very much for the follow there, Oscar. And not too hyena. I definitely didn't forget, buddy. I just want to wait till this match is over. Well, right now I got to pick between Mojo, Patriot, Ironheart, and Spider-Man. I'm not particularly picky about the choice, Mojo and Patriot, but Cyber. Unless you just love Battlegrounds, unless you're just like, dude, Battlegrounds is the best mode there ever is. I just want to play Battlegrounds. I want everything to be about Battlegrounds. I think you got to go Mojo. Although I will say Mojo's not the best in towers. But dude, Mojo is just a ridiculous champion. So insanely fun. I love Mojo, truly. I think he's just outrageous. So Spider-Woman, so is Ironheart. I do think Patriot's like a tier below them, I will say. I think Patriot's more like tailored to specific matchups. But he's good. He's a really good champion. He can do really good damage. I would think with a high sig, he's actually probably pretty good in towers. Mine's just on a win. He's been a bit flat. It was really stuck between Nefaria and Spider-Man. I figured it this way, if things go bad, at least I can try to heal up a little bit or something. You can throw a special. Oh my God. Well, like I said, in case things went bad, we'd be able to heal up a little bit. Almost like I knew I would play poorly. And there it is. The only reason I'm playing BGC is to dig myself out of the hole for not playing last 2 seasons, just in case I get yeah, hopefully it's an interesting scenario. My patrons are forced to 200 and I can't pull an ascended copy for my life. He's one of the ones. I keep always saying Black Panther, and I would prefer Black Panther for sure, but I would be very happy with an ascended patriot. On the bright side, it's much harder for strong accounts to progress in towers. What do you mean, like, oh, like once they've progressed, like they're stuck too, because they're gonna need like multiple rank 5s or whatever, or rank 6s or something. Yeah, I like towers as like a big theory. I like it for our game. I think there's gonna be multiple like parts and times where people don't like it. Like, I'm having to keep in mind the big picture with towers today. Today I'm like, stupid mode, I hate you. But it's not the mode's fault, it's just I'm just stuck. Is there an ideal Kindred rotation? He's not punching up 5 for me in towers. I don't know if Kindred's going to be amazing in towers, because he's kind of a ramp champ, and even then his damage isn't really insane. If you can, try to get at least a little bit of power so you can use your heavy, which will allow you to get the... I can't think of what his mode is called, but you'll start earning your your currency for your big damage more quickly. You need a little bit of power though, because you kind of need to drain your own power, and then you want to try to keep that going because it gets you into your nightmare outbreak. Thank you, outbreak charges. It gets you into your outbreak or whatever it's called faster, and then I like throwing the SB2s as much as you can at that point. I don't think Kindred's going to be amazing for you in towers though, for the most part. You need like an R6 or something to proceed. Yeah, so that's true too. Is like there might be an element where like smaller accounts and smaller spend can quote unquote catch up in a way in towers. I want to go back to this comment because I really appreciate it. It's very kind. From Nodtooth Hyena. Hopefully you're still around, buddy. If you took off, I understand, of course. You're the best free to play to watch. I can relate to your struggle on so many levels. I've been playing from the beginning, but over the last 6 years, I've curved my spending into double track event and monthly unit card. I will say that, like, I do think that's a really, really healthy and probably fun way to spend on this game. The double track gives really nice rewards, and the unit card's obviously great because the unit's like the main currency in the game. So, and I really appreciate the comment. Yeah, I've done everything else in this game. I've been top 3 and more. I've played Celestial. It was low Celestial. It was very, very low, but it was Celestial and Battlegrounds. I've massive whaled. I've done it all. So I'm enjoying this struggle, and I'm enjoying showing it to you all. So I know it's not as popular as the other stuff I've done in the past, and that's fine. I'm a player first, I guess, or I want to show you guys something that's real, not just something I'm not actually enjoying. So if another game ever comes out and I feel like spending, or if like I'm having so much fun with this game, I would, not on this account to be clear, but I was asked multiple times last week if I would ever spending, and I was like, I'm sure there's a future out there where like I create another account and we spend or something, in like 2027, not this year, or something like that. But that's a long ways away. So yeah. And not this account. I love this account too much. I'm enjoying the struggle. I stopped buying the disappointment re-champions. Crystals. Yeah. Good for you, buddy. I mean, I went through that phase. I wailed a lot and opened. It was actually kind of how this channel got started. And then after a point in time, I was like, I'm not enjoying putting this out into the world. It's not what I want to show viewers. And I want to go get better at the game. And I did. Fortunately, Taters and 4Loki, he was leading 4Loki at the time, let me into the alliance, and a lot of those guys helped me get a lot better at the game, which I will always appreciate. I apologize, I'm getting some messaging that I need to take a look at real quick. All right, we'll do one more round before we stand up. Mohawk Vega popping calves for a living. Yeah, so you remember Sync? Yeah, that's exactly what it was. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. And it was fun. I mean, I was having a blast. My YouTube channel was bringing in at least 30 to 40 cents per video. So yeah, it wasn't doing it for, to make money. It was just what I was enjoying doing. I picked up 6-star silver super scroll and Kushala. I have no idea how good they are. Kushala is, in my opinion, the best mystic in the game. Currently working through Act 6.3. Super Skull's fine. I wouldn't put rank up resources into him unless for some reason you just really need what he does, which I can't imagine you will. Kushala, I would slowly rank just to where you need her. Because of that whole, like, you're going to pull a 7-star eventually and they're going to just be stronger. So I would really focus on... She's great, though. She's amazing. Tremendous utility, multiple types of damage... can handle like nodes where you can't do nullify because she can place a soul barb. She's just a ridiculous champion. Dual immune, just real amazing champion. But I wouldn't don't rank her to rank 5 right away. Like only rank her to how much you need her for content to save your rank up resources for 7 stars. All right, let's look at this account. Sorry, I hate to take it away someone's bong, but that bong's got to go. That's another nicely crafted deck. I need to learn to fight. I thought I was gonna win a matchup. I was using Sinister versus the Lizard. Oh, Lizard. He actually was named Lizard. Dumb. Against Lizard, and the Retribution was destroying Sinister. And I've never had a problem before. Is that because I was transferring like debuffs over? I forgot to, again, this is things I've written down that I didn't explore. I need to go figure out what was going on there so that I can prevent it from happening again. What happened? The updated double check. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there too. I'll have like 3 red ones. I'm like, I didn't even buy this. How could I possibly have these red ones? And then I click on it and there's nothing. There's like no thing. I don't. It's like literally nothing. I don't know what that's about. It is rather unenjoyable, to say the least. I think that's what you guys are talking about. The number is unfortunately going to go up. The number affects how many days ahead of the plat track rewards is in relation to the gold track rewards. Yay. We're all happy for that. You know what? I'm really curious on something. I don't think we're winning this anyways. I want to see something. Very curious. I'm very curious. If they don't place a defender, they have enough defenders though. They're going to be okay. I'm not worried about them. All right. Is that a rank 5 serpent? You know you feel good about your matchup when you're like, I'll just let the computer choose the defender for me. It'll be fine. You know you're feeling good. You know that you're like, we're so winning this. Just whatever. Whoever the computer wants is fine. Come on, America. Let's go, girl. I just do not feel confident trying to parry those from such a close distance. Did we really not finish him off? I hate this game. I hate this champion. I hate everything. I hate everything serpent related. I hate all people who have hammers and carry them around with big capes. I hate all of this. This stupid ass champion. Just what just absolute nonsense. I knew you seem like the type of guy that would carry around a huge hammer. Truth. You seem exactly like the kind of guy. There's only a certain kind of guy that carries around a hammer and a huge cape like that. The Iron Fist relic is on Preview to Provarker. I only have one, and the relic I have, the 7-star, it's like a Doom relic. It's really, really nice on America. So it's just a trade-off I've made. The Iron Fist is her best attacking relic, for sure. This is what you heard you joined. Oh, this is Ascension level 2 Maestro. Of course it is. I should have known. That's actually my fault for not. Oh my god. Truth, it's all stacked against me, Truth. Can you help me prove it? I mean, not like we were winning anyways, but come on. Only 19 seconds went off before I was allowed to enter the fight. That was not the big crit we were hoping for. And that was not the evade we wanted. I hate everything. Today was the Monday we decided we hate everything. And just to be clear, for those who aren't familiar with my channel, I mean like MCoC hate. I don't mean actual hate. I'm gonna get up, walk away, and have a lovely lunch, hopefully with my wife, and have a wonderful, wonderful day. I hope we could at least get some laughs out of this, out of what has happened here. Vega hates handymen. I don't know any handyman walking around with a big ass cape like that, but yes, if someone tries to enter my house and fix like the sink and they've got a cape like that and a hammer, they're gone. They're here. I have 0 stars on Yelp. I will thumb it down. I will unsubscribe. I'll do whatever I have to do. That is actually correct. Carpenters everywhere just got offended. Turn in. Yeah, I'm gonna go eat some lasagna. I like this, Boris. The chat. Turn into Garfield. I'm gonna go have some lasagna. I'm so glad we had this time together. There was a comment earlier up that I did want to respond to quickly, and I'm struggling to find it. I got Maker Zemo's Serpent at R5. Nice R5s, man. My next R5 options are... You got a lot, man. Yeah, I can see why you're confused, because you have so many good ones. Just go with who you enjoy, man. Who's going to help you in the mode you're enjoying? Honestly, like, that's the path to success in this game. And just try to remember, like, that's why I wanted to clarify. I think all of you sticking around know this. I don't actually hate the game. I'm choosing to play it. Last week we had so much fun. it's video game hate, and I think you guys get that. I think you guys get that. Bon appetit. Yeah, thanks a lot, man. I'm gonna go ahead. Let's raid someone. I appreciate the raid from Lord Shadow here. Let's go ahead and raid someone. We do got some viewers to take care of in case anyone's still looking for them drops. And no stream tomorrow. We got a lot of work to do. Got some actually, I think, really exciting stuff coming up. So that should be fun. And then be back on Wednesday for epilogue. Although now I'm a little worried after my towers experience. I am a little concerned they're going to be like, oh, do you not have 500 rank 5s? We're sorry. You can watch someone else stream it though if you'd like. But we'll find out together. Let's go ahead and raid a 9. Please tell him I said hello and that I'm sulking off my my MCoC wounds, and that's why I didn't come over right away. So it looks like he's actually doing a sponsored stream at the moment. So, but I already started the raid. Oh, here I said I'd raid someone who's playing MCoC. Hopefully, you guys really enjoy Anion. MCoC Noob, Mr. Noob is still going. So why don't you guys go to Noob? He's only got 900 people watching him right now, so I really feel like we should support the underdogs here. So if you guys could go watch MCoC Noob, and please let him know I had to get to lunch, so that's why I didn't come over. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you everyone who's hanging out on both apps. I really appreciate you all on either app, both apps, all the apps, whatever. I'll catch you all on Wednesday. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.